How are you all doing? Welcome back to the channel. KG is back. It is a watch along tonight. Thought I might as well do one today. It's another late kickoff, so I didn't really want to go live after the game today. So I thought I'd just get the watch along done and get this one out of the way because hmm, hmm. How is everybody doing, man? Bandy, listen, Bandy, I'm starting to think you might be a troll. I thought you was being funny before, but some of these comments are looking a bit trollish to me, Bandy. Can't lie. Can't lie to you. But listen, people, you know the drill. Please hit a like as you come in. Subscribe if you're not subscribed, and drop your comments in on the live chat right now. And let's do this together, man. Let's do this together. Because listen, hey, if there's a silver lining, we've beaten Chelsea. We lost a very close game to Arsenal. Still a loss. We beat Liverpool away. But there's just something different about Man City, isn't there? You can just feel it. When it's Manchester City, yeah, it's different. It's different, man. So, and just shout out to everyone in the chat so far. AFV saying, do we start with our League One midfield or a Championship midfield? I know it's bad, but these are the things that I feared, man. When Adams or Rocker's out, the drop off is insane, and you're seeing that today. Mark saying, hey, if we go down to a Haaland hat trick, won't be surprised. No, I wouldn't be surprised either. Listen, just quickly on the lineups. I mean, they've left Cancelo on the bench, but I don't know if you've seen Rico Lewis play. He's a young, upcoming guy. He looks like he's going to be someone that Man City are going to use for the future. They need to time down to a new deal. But listen, their defense, I know people probably see no Diaz and think, but Ake's been brilliant so far this season. He's actually been really good. Stones is a good player. Akanji, probably get at him. But then you just look at that midfield, people. Oh, Lord. Rodrigo, Rodri, De Bruyne, Gundogan. Yeah. Yeah, Jack Grealish will probably be around in that midfield too. And then you got Mahrez and, of course, Erling Haaland. I mean, there's not much you can say about Man City. It's just unfair, isn't it? It's just unfair when you're not blessed with those kind of resources that you've got to go up against that. Bob's is saying, I miss your score prediction. No, I didn't do it yesterday. I did it on the preview. I did say 4-1. I did say 4-1 to Man City, but I don't know, man. I don't know. Because listen, yeah, and our starting lineup, Melier is obviously overcome his illness. He's in goal. Christensen, Strout, Cooper, Koch. And then in the midfield, looks like it's going to be Rucker, Forshaw, Greenwood, and a front three of Aronson, Nonto, and Rodrigo. And listen, again, positive. If we can get up to the front three, especially Nonto and Rodrigo, we do have half a chance. Like, as in, like half a chance to make chances. Now, I don't know if they're going to convert them, but that is a pretty fluid front three. But it's about getting the ball from Man City, which is a hard task within itself. And we're not the best at keeping the ball as it is. So I don't know how we're going to do it, people. I've got to be honest. Usually when we come up to the games, I do get more of a, you know what, I think we might be able to do it today. I haven't got that feeling today, I'm afraid. I just don't have that feeling. Mark saying, KG watch along, come on Leeds, do it for KG 2-1 Leeds. Oh man, imagine that. That'd be brilliant. Hans Gruber, I'm scared. Yeah, it's a bit peak today, man. I can't lie. And the day has gone super fast, by the way. It's gone really quick. Something wants this game to come fast today. Bob's is saying, oh, okay, 1-4, that's the halftime score. Tremendous. David saying, good to see your confidence in doing a watch along, KG. Yeah, I don't mind doing watch alongs. David, I really don't mind doing them. It's just it's about the timing and getting everything together and everything else like that. But yeah, I don't mind doing them. But the last one I did was against Liverpool, and that turned out pretty well. Let's see what this one brings us. Karen saying nervous as hell for this game. Yeah, I am. I'm completely with you. I would love this team to prove me wrong today. We've had a couple months away with the previous tournament that was on. This is our first game back. It's a tough introduction back. We knew this was coming, though. We knew it from the start of the season, but now it's come. It's like, eeh. And I think it's more so because of the results that we've had previously, because we haven't bagged the points that we should have bagged, in terms of the games we've had. it just makes this game just seem so much bigger. Saw somebody earlier say something about a free hit. I don't, you know me, I don't do free hits. There's no such thing. For me, you can't go into games like that. That's a loser mentality. There's no such thing as a free hit for me, but it's unlikely we're going to win. Maybe I'm wording it differently, but listen, let's just see what we can do today. It looks like we're going to change to a 4-3-3. Let's see how that goes. But yeah. Yeah, for anyone that doesn't know, the game is on Amazon Prime. I've got it on Prime on my TV right now, so I'll be watching it from there. Um, Nigel saying, "How long will we last? 5 minutes." You know how they always say we need to keep it tight for the first 20. We need to keep it tight for the first 90. we, I just don't. I don't know. I don't know people. So people in the chat that believe that we can do something today, give me some comments, man. Give me some positivity. Let me bask in some of your ambience, please. AFV say once we have a good go and give it 100%, I can't ask for any more. Marching on together. Yeah. Tom saying Aronson and Rodrigo up front. Yeah, and probably Nanto as well. I think Nanto will make up that front three unless Nanto is playing a bit further back. But I can imagine it will be those three up front. But yeah, I know Dale. I'm the same as well. I'm very positive, but I got nothing. That pretty much describes me too. Tom saying, "Damn, it's annoying. Man City don't have a Joe Gomez to give us a lead." Well, listen, the game hasn't kicked off yet, Tom. Let's just see what happens. By my clock, we've got about 11 minutes to go. Who knows? Who knows? I don't. I have just got nothing for you people. I'll be honest. I got nothing. Gary saying games are won in midfield and ours look so weak tonight. KG, it's awful, isn't it, Gary? I mean, I just read it out again, but listen, if you go on about the same players, people think you got an agenda, but there's just certain players in this team, in this starting lineup, that shouldn't even be in the Prem. Never mind starting against Manchester City after the Christmas break. I mean, it's a disgrace, really. It's embarrassing. That's the word. It's embarrassing for me. Who else in the Premier League is looking at a couple of these players and thinking, "Oh, I wouldn't mind him"? Nobody. But yeah, it's mad. Tom saying Haaland is going to destroy Cooper and Cock. Yeah, and just out of interest, how many people captain Haaland in FPL? Listen, my FPL team is in the mud. I'm fully aware of that, by the way. I've had other things on my mind. I've got things things outside of FPL that I need to manage, and now I've just been doing very badly this year. But I take a lot of minuses. I always say I'm going to try not to take minuses. Always happens though. Always happens. But yeah, I've captained Haaland tonight. Charlie. Keep positive. If we can keep it tight, we can possibly keep it to 5-0 to City. Oh boy, come on, guys, come on, G me up. I'm trying with you, but I can't do it. Bubs is saying looks like a championship midfield bar rocker. Yeah, Bubs. Yeah, I mean this is something that we've been talking about for years now, a couple years, but we just haven't addressed anything of it. It's too bad Somerville wasn't declared 100% fit. I would have loved to have seen him start. He's obviously been our live wire up front and given us a source of goals. But yeah, it's just poor. The depth is absolutely abysmal. Sorry. Cade is saying Cooper to pocket Haaland. We'll see, Cade. We'll see. Dale, yeah, I mean, a couple people have said this. Rucker has been disappointing too, to be honest. I think he's been, I don't think he's been as influential as Tyler Adams. I don't think overall he's had that influence. And what a shame we're missing Tyler Adams tonight, people, by the way. What a shame. But Rucker, for me, in spells, has looked really good on the ball. And especially with his progressive passing, he does look really good there. But yeah, of course, we could do with more from him. But again, it's the sum of the parts. We need just better all around. What's up, Scully Whiskey? Nice to see you back. Again, some of these names I haven't seen in a couple of months. So shout out to everybody in the chat. Minnie May saying, will we miss Phillips? I haven't missed Phillips this year, but again, I'm not being disrespectful. I've mentioned this before. It's not that it's a out of sight, out of mind thing. It's just that for me, Tyler Adams has more than covered what Calvin Phillips has done so far. So it hasn't been a miss for me. And as you've seen the stories with Calvin Phillips lately about him coming back overweight, and he's hardly played for Man City. He's been injured a lot. I think we kind of did all right to get the 45 million in the end. It looks like a pretty good deal. Yeah, man. Just shout out to everyone in the chat. And as always, please hit a like as you come in. Yeah, Gary Mel is saying that he captained Haaland to 67 points so far. Yep, pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah, Ronald, he is on the bench. You got to think that maybe Guardiola will put him on. Let's say if Man City are very comfortable, he'll probably put Phillips on at maybe like 80 minutes for him to get his applause or whatever it may be. Could be, could be. Tom saying, so Phillips just lost his weight over the last week, but he was overweight. It's in football terms, though, Tom. Like he's not carrying around a beer belly or nothing like that, Tom. But there are standards that professional athletes are held to, and obviously he's gone out of them. And if you remember, it happened with Bielsa too. Bielsa was also one that told him to cut his weight down as well. He was always on him for that. So this is nothing new with Calvin Phillips. It happens, but his in shape is better than a lot of us in shape. Let's just put it that way. His out of shape is better than a lot of us. So it's just in terms of football, I think. Yeah, Scally. It goes without saying. Adams is going to be a big miss. You just think about the interruption that he would cause in that midfield against those guys. He did it in the last tournament. You saw how good he was overall for the USA. Guy, he's a huge miss. And unfortunately, the vultures are circling. I've seen a lot of those teams that are above us in the league start to talk about Tyler Adams and say, "Oh, I wouldn't mind bringing him to our club." We need to stop that. We need to stop all that. Get ourselves up the table so we can start having to worry about losing our best players every single transfer window. It's got to stop at some point. Karen saying, "Hope Nanto shines tonight." Yeah, he's going to be given a chance, and yeah, he certainly deserves it. Karen, I think he's been brilliant in the cameos he's made, and he deserves a start today. Let's see what he's about. It's going to be difficult. This is a tough game to measure yourself against, but again, I've moved some of my goalposts in terms of not saying you can't throw this player in against this team because it's asking too much. No, these are all allegedly Premier League players. They should be ready to come in at any point. That's why they're here. You know, it's not just for all. Let's see when's Everton at home. Yeah, we'll put him in there. No, none of that. Let's see what he's about. Robbie saying Gundogan is the danger so underrated. He's a beautiful footballer, Robbie. He's wonderful. Yes, he has his injury problems, but yeah, he's a terrific player. Terrific player. And you've seen when KDB goes out the team, he's allowed to then move forward, and he's an absolute danger. He's amazing. Alpha is saying Chelsea have openly expressed their thirst for Adam. They want to sign everybody. So, Mr. P in the house. Shout out to you, Mr. P. We will struggle on both wings, especially defensively. Man, everybody has to be on their job tonight. Everybody has to be on their job tonight, Mr. P. Like, not one person can take the night off today. This is going to be 100% all in. Just out of interest as well, the Newcastle game is in a couple of days' time on Saturday, and they'll already have 2 days rest. I mean, the Newcastle game, we'll talk about that obviously tomorrow, but oh Lord, this is a tough welcome back into the Premier League, man. Who's this here? Oh, City fan in the house. Are you ready to get cooked by us? I'm never ready for that. But listen, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens, man. James is saying Liverpool vibes. Let's do that. 2-1 win. I will take that all day long. Oh man, right. Just so you know where I am on the TV, the referee has just picked up the ball. So that is where I am in terms of where my Fire Stick has got me on Amazon Prime. So that is where I am on the TV. Interesting. Has anybody got any odds for a red card tonight? Robbie's asking, who do you think is more likely to get sent off tonight if we're going to get one? Oh man. And listen, just before the game kicks off as well, big up to everybody that watched the Max Verber video. Shout out to everyone for that one. Nice to see though that we're looking to get some business done, and I hope that's not the only one. I really, really hope not. I mean, Mr. P made a point earlier on a chat where he said in fantasy, I'd love to get another centre back in DM. I mean, we do need another. I mean, it's quite clear today we need another central midfielder. You know, when Adams or Rucker's out, it's disgusting, isn't it? We do need another one, but we're not going to get another central midfielder. It's highly unlikely we'll get another forward. It's going to be hard. This January is going to be hard. We make it hard anyway, but it's going to be really hard to get decent business done. So yeah, here we go. Jack Harrison. You know, there's some players that I've absolutely not forgot about, but Jack Harrison being on the bench, I didn't even give it a second thought. I'm looking at his name now on the bench, and I didn't even give it a second thought because he as well has been anonymous since the last transfer window closed. You know, since the summer one closed, Jack Harrison's been anonymous too. So, Tommy G, I'll check in at 4-0. Oh, tremendous! Wow. Does anybody else? Does anybody in here have us down to win? In all seriousness, does anybody have us for a win today? Yeah, obviously Amazon don't know the ins and outs, but they've lined us up in a 4-3-3, so that looks like it's going to be what it is. Greenwood and Forshaw. Oh Lord. And Greenwood, listen, Greenwood is good in spells. He's got a decent touch. He's decent, but not starting against Man City, man. Lord have mercy. Ball games is saying maybe a 1-1 draw. Man, I'll take it and run ball games. I'll take this one even more. We're gonna go for a third 4-3 in a row, Lewis. Is that what we're doing? 4-3 leads game. I would take that as well. Ronald saying ever since Harrison was touted for England, he's been crap. I think it's since the Newcastle links, Ronald. I think it's since that, and since the window closed and there was no chance of that move happening. He has been anonymous. He's been bad, very, very bad, in fact. So, but yeah. Karen saying a draw would be great, but can't see us winning. Lewis saying, believe, damn it. I'm trying, Lewis. Let's see how we start the game. Let's see how we start the game and see what we can do at home. Let's see if the home crowd can get us into this. It's not up to the crowd, by the way. I always say that, but let's see what we've got, man. This would be a pretty good bet. Leeds 1-2. How many minutes can we keep them out for? Pretty good. Oh, and then you just see Forshaw across the screen there. Cooper. Oh, yeah, man. This team is dry, man. This team is so dry. Proud of the badge, but what's in it? Lord have mercy. Oy vey. Oh, the good old DBA. Dream, believe, achieve. Listen to what we're having to resort to, man. Oh, Lord. Okay, right. So I'm at the applause, just to let you know. I'm at the applause that they're doing for, I think it was George Cohen. I think I've got that name right. Yeah, it's on the screen now. Yeah. So that's where I am. Oh, Lord. You guys, man. Let's go there. James, I reckon we can keep Haaland quiet today. Only a brace today. All right, man. Okay. Right. Let's just let you know when we've kicked off on my screen. Okay. Oh, look at Ellen Road. Ellen Road is, it's old school, but I love it. Yeah, we're kicked off now. Let's see. Let's see what we got. Trevor is asking, do you think we need a new keeper? Trevor, this is something that I was thinking about in terms of in the summer. If Meslier is to go, and it, with all the reports in that Tottenham are looking at him as a successor to Lloris and and everything else like that, I wouldn't be against it, Trevor. I don't think he is indispensable. I don't. I think that there's been plenty of times this year when we could have done with the first shot being saved, and he, oh Jesus, and he just saved the first shot. And who's that? Is that Strauch or is that? I think that's Strauch, isn't it? Haaland just got in at 42 seconds and Melier saved it. But yeah, going back to the keeper, yeah, I mean, if he is to go, Trevor, I wouldn't be against getting a new number one. Listen, when Nick Pope went to Newcastle for 10 million, I was like, man, I wish we was all over that. I wish we was all over Nick Pope for 10 million pounds. That is just a steal of a deal. It's a ridiculous deal. Like, and Nick Pope is never going to get the credit that he deserves. He's just not. I'm fully aware of that, and I've just got that now. Got used to that now. But 10 million for Nick Pope would have been beautiful, and he would have been our number one easily as well. He's a much better goalkeeper, but maybe Melier is a young goalkeeper that can get better, but maybe he needs a better team in front of him in order to do that. But at the same time, he also needs to be engaged and concentrate for when we have the ball for 15 minutes, that he gets the first shot saved. And listen, he done well with that one. But yeah, as people are saying, Cooper was beaten for pace. But we know that, though, people. We know that. Unfortunately, we know that, though, don't we? But you'll still have people that believe that he should be playing in the Premier League. It's just the way it is. Grealish is now coming up on the left, and Greenwood's kicked it out. We are under siege, and it's 2 minutes gone. Under siege for 2 minutes gone. All right, Stroud just marshalling that out. Yeah, what's Forshaw doing? What's he doing? See, if you talk, man, you get in big trouble. You know, if you talk, you get in big trouble. Good save though by Melier on that one. Terrific save, and then Pascal just cleaned it up. I don't think it was going to bounce in. But yeah, Haaland's hungry, man. People thought he might do us a favor. No favors here. He ain't doing us no favors. Only 87 minutes to go through. Yeah, it's gonna long night. Yeah, Robert. You're like you know, like when in year 8. Hold on, free kick being taken. Ooh. You know, like when you're in like year 7, year 8, and the year 11s are just taking your ball. That's what it feels like right now. It's all mad. Listen, that quick free kick was good, but Haaland just couldn't get the connection with it. But again, another warning sign, man. It's man. Gosh, people. Come on, we can get through this. We can get through this. Trevor's saying, what about Henderson from Man United? I would rather just stick with Melier if it's out of him and Dean Henderson. I don't think there's much between the two, in all fairness. Oh Lord. Robert's you on. Okay. 4 minutes. Okay, hold on a minute. Come on. All right, 4 minutes and 20 seconds. That is where I am. That is where it is on my TV. And it is through Prime, but obviously everyone's connection and everything isn't. So yeah, I'm there. They're just keeping the ball right now. I mean, we just can't get near them. But we are keeping our lines. It doesn't look like I've just said we're keeping our lines, and now everyone started to run after the ball. But we were keeping disciplined lines for a bit, but now we're all over the place now. not very promising there, but I feel like this is going to be a death by 1,000 cuts. I do. I feel like they're just going to keep going until they just cut through our defense. Oh Lord. Brett saying odds for a 0-0. I would say you've got a pretty good bet if it would come through. I think you could put a penny on that and become a millionaire. I think I think you might be good with that. Nigel, come on, Leeds, give them hell. Obviously, I don't have the sound on people, but what does the crowd sound like? Is it subdued? Is it nervous? Is it loud? Let me know, people. AFV is saying, just imagine Jack Grealish cost as much as our starting 11. That says it all. Yeah. Oh, De Bruyne. Oh, just wide. De Bruyne with a chance there. But yeah, AFV. I mean, we're playing it. We're playing in the same league, but it's just two different ones at the same time. We're just not even close. Not even close to what Man City are about. It's not even funny. And like you say, they've spent 100 million, and they don't even have to play him how he played at Villa. They've adapted him into a new player. That's the riches of being someone like Manchester City. Karen, okay, Karen saying that the crowd's quiet. Fair enough. Fair enough. To be fair, I'd be pretty quiet if I was there right now too. I'd be nervous as hell. So I can't blame the crowd on this one. Look at that. Between Forshaw and Pascal, then how did they just give away a throw in? Sometimes they. Who said they missed club football? Me. I did. I said I missed it. Why? See, with City, I mean, obviously you guys are watching this now. It's just all one touch, two touch, move it, move around us, move around us. We just can't lay a glove on them right now. We might have to give them that Roy Keane. You know what Roy Keane said about just smashing into someone just to make you feel better? We might have to do one of them people. Ake has seen a lot of the ball, as has Grealish, to be fair, down this left-hand side. Okay, Aronson's going forward now. That wasn't a foul, Brendan. Come on, man. Not gonna get that. What's going on? Gotta be better than that. Bandy saying we got to get the ball to Little Willie. Bandy, we just got to get the ball. We just got to get the ball, Bandy. That would be nice. Go on, Rucker. Come on now. There you go. Rucker just winning a duel there with Ake. Man, Forshaw just tried a little sprint there. And it looked like he was running quicksand. No way. Peak. So mad. Louis. Why, Lewis? Tell me. Tell me why, like the Backstreet Boys. Tell me. Why do we need to bring on Click? What will he offer us on the pitch today? That's another one we got to look out for, by the way. Mateus Click going out to DC United. Looks like that one could happen. Let's see what happens there too. It's going to be interesting this January. Like I say, I still don't expect too much, but it's going to be interesting to see the little ins and outs that we've got. And we still need to see if Cody Drama is going to stay or not. That's going to be pretty big. I've said, though, that if he wants to go, we're going to have to let him go. There's no way you can keep unhappy players. But if he's willing to stay and they will actually say, listen, you will play ahead of Luke Ayling, then let's play him. Because I think that he should actually get a game or two ahead of Rasmus sometimes. But see, this is, let me just talk while Man City are just controlling the ball against us. But Rucker there had a good interception on KDB. See, Rucker's doing the dirty work today, doing the dirty work. But yeah, I mean, listen, I'm saying that about other areas that we need, and we all know it's left back, we all know it's centre back and striker. But I was looking at it that if Drame wants to leave, I'm then looking at another right back, people. And I see that Jed Spence is going to be put out on loan by Conte. I'm saying bring me Jed Spence. He'll get Premier League experience on loan. He'll definitely start. I'd take him, but you see what I'm saying? Like, there's so many gaps in quality that you start looking at other areas of the pitch that we're not going to look at anyway and go, that's interesting. That's interesting. But yeah, Jed Spence, he was on my target list at the start of the year. As if you watch that video with my targets in the summer, I would absolutely take Jed Spence on loan. He would be an upgrade straight away. Because even in the games that he's played for Spurs, in the little time he has under Conte, he still looks like that player that he did for Forest. So he just needs opportunity, and he definitely get that here at Leeds. But we're not going to get him. We're not going to go for another right back. Bob's is saying Rodrigo on the wing. I think it's just wherever we can get him. I think it's wherever we can just get on the pitch and make life difficult for Man City. I mean, I'm looking at the screen now at 11:30. You've got Nonto, Arison, and Rodrigo. They're all at the halfway line. They're all at the halfway line. There's not much we're going to do with this, people. I'm sorry. 4-1 was being optimistic, but I don't even know where we're going to get the one. Yeah, Leeds 1-2 saying can't keep the ball. Yeah, it's like hot potato, isn't it? But listen, we've held them out now. I'm on 12 minutes on the dot. We've held them out for 12 minutes. Let's do this. Let's do this more. Let's get more of it done. Shout out to you, Caspadino. Shout out to you, man. There you go, Edison, with a bit of bad distribution. We get a throw in. Yeah, I'm going to leave this one up for a while, Karen, because that's going to be a theme of tonight. I wish we could get the ball and hold on to it. Yeah, me too, man. Oh, Rucker just dispossessed there by Gundogan. De Bruyne breaking. Oh, just too far for Haaland. Melier kicks it out. Thank you. Yeah, there you go. Nanto using his strength there against Rico Lewis. Forshaw with a nice back pass. What's new? Come on now, let's go forward. Please go forward. I mean, Leeds 1-2. You know what it is. You know what it is. We know what this is. The evidence is always there. We have seen the evidence. Always does it. Bandy saying, stop worrying, we will win this game. Yeah, I have to check your credentials, man. I'm starting to think you might be a little troll. Are you? Unless you are just overly positive about everything Leeds, and I guess there are people like that out there. So maybe you're not being a troll. All right, Rucker there with a ball through to Rodrigo, who then plays it just behind Greenwood. It's a shame. Christensen again, see, I mean, Rasmus as well there. I mean, there's a chance he could try and take his man on and whip in across if he could get some bodies forward, but he goes backwards. Okay, Kanji just took care of Greenwood. Rucker there with a little foul. Hey, keep your cool, Rucker, man. We don't need any loose yellow cards. And you keep your cool too, Jesse. We know what you're about. Ian Ward. Oh, man. I mean, I'm looking at the slow-mo replay of Rucker on Grealish. It is a foul. And I see some of you saying he's diving all over the place. Come on, guys. If one of their players did that to one of ours, we'd be screaming a foul. So come on. Let's be fair. All right. Oh, no, Pascal. He let that ball bounce. Mahrez is onto it. De Bruyne across. Oof. Just missed by Gundogan. Diving header just missed. Pascal, come on now. Oh, you got to do better than that. You see that there with Pascal. That's not even a hard ball to cut out. It just seeps through the defense, all of them. God, come on. Ash, nice to see you, Ash. Cage, good to see you, mate. Can't believe this is the game you decided to do a watch along. Yeah, it wasn't planned. I didn't know if I was going to do a watch along or just a match reaction, but I thought, listen, it's a late game. I've got the time. Let me get it done today. So here I am. But yeah, I know. But listen, I did the Liverpool one last. Remember, Ash? And we won. We won that one. And yeah, Leeds won too. And this is the point. Good point being made. We'll run out of steam eventually with all this chase. And of course, when you haven't got the ball and you're chasing shadows, you get tired. You get tired. I mean, I'm sure everyone has probably played at a basic level. Even I remember that when you're not the best team and you're chasing shadows, boy, it is tiring. It is tiring. That's when some like loose fouls start to happen. Some bad tackles as well because you get frustrated. But yeah, you're absolutely right. Leeds 1-2. Oh man. Oh, nice touches there. See that Rico Lewis. Nice. Oh, we got a free kick there. Gundogan on Liam Cooper. There we go. Not yet. We haven't scored yet. All right. Yeah, I'm on 70. Just for an update, I'm on 17 minutes and 15 seconds. So that's where I'm in the game. Hmm. Okay, we just had the bit of the ball, but now it's back in Edison's hands. We go again. We go again. How's everybody feeling so far? I've just passed the 18-minute mark. How's everyone feeling about the game so far? Is it as bad as you thought it was going to be? What? How do you feel now? Are you just as nervous as you was before the game? Oh, yeah. He's just saying, just joking. I thought we'd be 2-0 down by now. Fair point. Nervous, yeah. Ash just saying he's nervous along with Karen. So it's a kind of theme. Martin Moore, Merry Christmas. Is it still Christmas in New Zealand, Martin? No, I'm just joking. Merry Christmas to you as well, man. Oh, Forshaw just clattered into Lewis. Damn. I think next tackle for Forshaw is going to be in the book. That's his second one now. So, he's already probably caught the referee's eye a couple times now. So he's got to be careful. Man City about to have an attacking free kick as I'm doing this now. Let's go. Mahrez to Gundogan. He shoots. Oh, actually, just went wide. Melee didn't even like die for that, so he must have been confident that was going wide. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He could probably see it was going wide. Yeah, that's how it feels, Neil. Looks like a matter of time till they score. Yeah, like I say, it just feels like a death by a thousand cuts, doesn't it? It just feels like they're just going to keep probing and probing, pause until they get one, and then who knows what goes on from there. But yeah, I mean, listen, I would love nothing more than what is it, a goal against a run of play. I take it. I've got no shame in my game. Grealish goes over Strauch. Referee's not buying it. Sorry, Jack. You're gonna have to get up from that one. uh, all Leeds are we 71 is saying, how are they not top is beyond me. Class above anything we have played. Yeah, they are. They're super. I mean, just before the break though, they did lose to Brentford, but it's things like that that's happened to them this season while Arsenal have just been rolling and rolling. And yeah, it's funny you mentioned that all Leeds, aren't we? Because against Arsenal, we were the better team. We should have got something out of that. If you remember Patrick Wood's goal that didn't count because of a foul, we should have got something out of that game. But in every other game that Arsenal have played, they've been easily the best team. So you can see why Arsenal and City are jockeying for that top position, along with Newcastle as well. Newcastle are just defensively sound. They've got that Almiron guy doing his purple patch thing right now. So yeah, it's you. But man, yeah, when you look at Man City, you can see that they are just a class above, and it's only a matter of time until they win that Champions League. For me, it's only a matter of time. TK saying, I think we've looked. Hold on a minute. Just Pep giving out some instructions there. I think we looked all right considering who we're playing. The pressing has been very intentional, only in certain areas of the pitch, not with the usual extreme numbers. I agree, TK. It seems to be around that just beyond that halfway line. It seems to be around there where they then go into the clusters to try and win the ball back. But then the defense and the three midfielders are in a decent shape. So I agree with that. I think the pressing has been a bit more measured, but they will tire out eventually. And then that's when you might see like gaping holes, pores start to appear. And yeah, we just need to keep doing what we're doing. Listen, we're 22, for me, we're 22 minutes, 35 seconds in, still 0-0. Come on. Hey, great. Good stuff. Exactly. Leeds 1-2, 20 minutes. Great. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, Nathan. I mean, listen, I mean, just when just looking at some of their players and just how they're a class above. You mean you look at someone like Nathan Ake, just how much has improved since he's gone to Man City. I mean, he looks like a Rolls Royce of a defender now. And when you compare it to what we've got, it's like it's night and day, isn't it? It just shows you the levels, how far apart we are. And that Rico Lewis is I think he's supposed to be a right back, but he's been playing more central midfield. But that's what Pep does. That's what he does when Cancelo's on the pitch. Cancelo usually plays as a central midfielder. It's wild what they can do, man. Crazy. Yes, sometimes you just have to admire it. You just have to admire good teams, and in a football way, and that's just what they are. Brilliantly coached. Brilliantly coached. Yeah, I mean, a couple of comments here. Robert Kelso, far too many loose balls, and AJ saying our ball retention is shocking. Yeah, yeah, it is most of the time. No, never mind against Man City. Um, Ash is asking. Oh, hold on a minute. Sorry, hold on a minute. No, it's just a throw in. Okay, sorry. Ash is asking what happened to Cine. They said he had a knock before the World Cup. He still isn't back now. I don't think he's coming back just yet. When he was on Instagram doing his pictures and everything else like that, he had a protective boot on in all of them. So he was like out, partying and all that, but he had a protective boot on. So I don't even know if he's removed that just yet. Don't know. They said it was something with his foot, and it was more serious than they thought, and he'd definitely be out until after the last tournament that was played. So we're just gonna have to wait and see. Hopefully, we get an update, a more concrete update soon. Because again, Sinistera is one of those that he's a wild card in our team. He can give you something out of nothing, but again, he hasn't played enough. He's been injured a bit. He's settling in. You can tell. So we see more of Sinistera because he is an X factor on the team, and we need that. We need Sinistera and Somerville probably for me on the wings for what we've currently got. I don't know if anyone else agrees with that. Man City, just to update, Man City still just passing the ball around, just probing and trying to get through. But hey, we're holding our own, man. We're holding our own. That's the best I got. That's the best I got for you. Oh no. Oh, Pascal. Hmm. Speaking of players that you forget are here, has Rob Price rebuilt Bamford yet? Again, another guy need to see the back of in the summer. I don't think anyone's going to buy him in January. Got to see the back of this guy in the summer. He can't stay here. He can't stay here at all. Lee's one was saying for the commentary. Well, you guys can hear the commentary. Don't know why I've put that up, but McCoy said we're doing well, but it's energy sapping. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Ash is saying 100% agree. Looking at the lineup and it just feels so depleted. It is that's the problem, and it's something that I said at the start. And when people didn't understand why I was giving the transfer window, I think I gave it a 4 out of 10, or was it a 5? It was no higher than that anyway. But people couldn't understand because of the players we brought in. But it's not just about the players you bring in; it's what you take out as well. And people were saying, "Yeah, but look at the depth we've got." And I say, "Yeah, it's depth, but it's not quality in depth. There's two. It's two completely different things." And we're seeing that right now, aren't we? We're seeing that right now. Look at that. We just won a free kick. Hey, come on. Let's go. Free kick just over the halfway line. Let's go. Oh, gosh. Come on now. Right. Mark Rucker to take it. And we've just give a free kick right back. What? 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 Sometimes people. Cooper grappling with Stones gives away a free kick. I just can't be asked, man. Anyway, just out of interest, while Cooper's being spoken to by the ref, LUFC Data, who does a pretty good job with the numbers, he did a snapshot of 2022, and I'm not going through all of these, but listen to how many outside of the box goals we scored in 2022 so far. Eight, eight, 8 goals from outside the box. Do you know how poor that is? Set piece goals, 13. And then we've conceded 22. I mean, yeah. Okay, hold on. Man City of Grealish there. Christian blocks it out for a corner. But I mean, things like that as well, outside the box goals, those change games, man. Those change games. They can they can defeat the opponent, sap them of their confidence, their energy, because you've just scored a screamer. And we've done it 8 times. Uh, anyway, listen, LUFC data has got the numbers. It's not very pretty if you want to read it, but if you're interested, go to LUFC data. Right, Kevin De Bruyne with the corner. Oh, gone straight through to Melier. Don't know what he was trying there, but yeah, straight through to Melier. Yeah, I see your comments in regards to the captain. I hear you. I hear you. So now we're coming up to 30 minutes where I am now. And it's still 0-0. Hey, come on. Positives. Positives, yeah. Yeah. Robin just kicked it up and straight back to Man City. Greenwood is looking a little bit lost out there, you know. Oh, De Bruyne to Haaland, saved by Melier, close range save. Oh my God. It's ah. Mm. I mean, Cooper didn't even know where Haaland was. He's just looking around like this. What's going on? Well, good save by Melier. Good start, but phew. All right, Gundogan's going to take this corner instead of De Bruyne. Guys, this is this is hard to watch. Not gonna lie, it's like watching a training video, and we're the defensive team. Okay, we've dealt. No, we haven't dealt with the corner. Mahrez. Oh, if he'd controlled that better, we would have got through. They've got another corner. Lord have mercy. Gundogan with a cross. We've headed it out, but they just seem to win every single second ball. Cooper's just headed it out. They win it again. Oh, Grealish should have scored that one. Should have scored. He's just put it over the bar. We've been let off. We've been let off. It's as simple as that. Would he have been out? Yeah, yeah. He's onside. He's got to score that. Jack, you got to score that. But thankfully, he didn't. So we're still in this game, people. Still in this game. Yeah, man. Some of the Man City fans there. How did he miss that? Bad for them. Good for us. Sugary goodness is Raka has been awful. Oh, sorry. Hold on a minute. Nanto there with a ball across, blacked out by Man City. I don't think he's been awful. I think he's intercepted a few times pretty well. Sugary goodness. I mean, I'm not sure what else he's got going to do at this point. Fair enough. Fair enough. Nanto here trying to make things happen. That's what I like to see. That's what I like to see. Nanto there. He's trying to make things happen. He's trying to drive through. He's trying to get by a few players. That's the kind of positivity I want to see from the players, the attacking players. He's the only one that's done it so far. Good stuff from Nanto. That's it. Give him the ball. Give him the ball. Okay, we got a throw in. Is Pascal going to take it long? Yep, long throw. Flicked on. Nanto. Nanto puts it over the bar. Never mind. Never mind. Regroup. Let's go. Regroup. Come on. But you see that's the kind of positive you need to see. Nanto there doing what he did there. Good stuff. You need to see a bit more because what was that? Is that our first shot in the first 33, 34 minutes? Yeah. Brett saying Pascal looks ill, very pale. He hasn't had a good game so far. Not for me. I think he's been a bit loose today, Brett. But yeah, we'll see. Simon saying shot. What shot? The one that Nanto just put over the stand, man. Didn't you see it? It's not a shot on target, but it's a shot off target. I'm sure it will count. God, listen to the reaching we're doing, people. Oh God, this is sickening. Come on, Leeds. Come on, please. See, that Lewis kid is. Oh no, through to Gundogan again. Melier comes out. Strauch has just put it in the air. I mean, what is he doing? Strauch has not had a good one today, and I'm a big Pascal guy. Everyone knows that, but man, he's looking a bit shaky out there today. But yeah, Melier again coming out and closing down the space on Gundogan makes another save. Lord have mercy. We are living on the edge here, people. Living on the edge. Welcome back to the Premier League. What was he doing? What? Robin Cock again with another attempt at a long ball, and he just kicked it out of play. I mean, you're not going to do much, people, if you can't make two passes together. You're just not. We're not helping ourselves. We're just giving them back the ball, and now again, Man City, you're just passing it around, trying to find an opening. Gotta say, I was mentioning it before Gundogan went in, but Lewis has been very impressive for Man City. He's supposed to be their right back, and he's moved into central midfield, and yeah, he's looked real good, real good. He's on the ball right now. Oh, smacked it into Rucker's face. All right, Nanto, here is Forshaw now, who slips over. What was he? I know he wasn't thinking he was getting a foul for that. Slipped over the ball. Now De Bruyne is coming through. Grealish, good block by Erasmus. It's got to be an all hands on deck situation here. I said deck, by the way, people. All right. Okay. De Bruyne looking to put in another cross. Strack deals with it, man. We just can't get out of our own half. But it's still 0-0. That's the positive thing, though, people. That's what I'm giving you. Okay. Good tackle there. Good tackle there. But again, we've made the tackle and put the ball out of play. I mean, look at that, Forshaw. What was he? He was asking for a foul, and he slipped over. What is this guy doing? If I speak, I'll be in big trouble. Kong Vinter is saying Jumbo. So sorry, John Bon Jovi said it best: living on a prayer. Yeah, absolutely. Listen, 37 minutes and 30 seconds on my TV. We're still 0-0. Hey, still 0-0. Philip. Sorry, yeah, Philippa just saying Millier keeping us in this. It's hard to watch, but at least they've not scored yet. I feel when they get one, the floodgates might open. Yeah. I mean, listen, let's not forget how we act when we concede a goal. You've seen it many times with this team when they concede a goal, heads drop, everything else like that. So, yeah, if we concede one, it might not be good. But listen, at the moment, it's still 0-0. That's all we can ask for at this moment in time. Nanto again trying to be positive, puts a ball across and no one's running onto it. That's why we don't score goals from outside the box, because no one runs onto it to give it one smack. AJ saying Aronson has been a go so far. I would agree with that too. I'm saying loves Melier, will be gutted when he eventually moves on. Yeah, I mean Ash. I mean somebody asked me earlier in regards to Melier, and like I say, for me, he's not indispensable. I do think that you can get a more solid goalkeeper, especially for where we are. But yeah, I think a move to a Spurs or someone like that is probably going to happen. I think that probably will happen. So just prepare yourself. It sucks though that we're in a position where any decent player that we've got, we're scared we're going to lose them. It's absolutely crap position to be in. But unfortunately, that's where we are right now. Michael S is asking, what channel are you watching on? Amazon Prime, Michael. It's on there. So if you've got Prime, it's on there. You can watch it. Grealish has just put it over the bar from a free kick, and just putting Leeds 1 to another free kick by Cooper. This is the end. I mean, listen, when there's certain players that need to go, and when I do say Liam Cooper needs to go, it's because for me, I think a lot of fans have started to realize that Erling and Forshaw aren't the answer, but there's still a lot that back Liam Cooper. But we're not going to move forward until he's not captain anymore, because unlike West Ham, and I use West Ham as the example because it's the best example I can think of. When they had Mark Noble and he was coming to the end, they weren't clamoring for Mark Noble to play, but because they had Declan Rice, they had Suchek, So they knew that Mark Noble shouldn't be playing, but they still respected him. But with us, it's always going to be a large majority of this fan base that will want to see Liam Cooper start and play, and we're just not going to get anywhere with that. So he needs to be moved on for the club's sake, but it's not going to happen because the owners are too sentimental too, as well as the fans. So that's just a fantasy of mine, to be fair. Ash and Brett are saying Adam should be captain. He should 100%. He should. Hold on a minute. Yeah, Adam should be the captain, and that's where the new era should begin, with Adams being captain and that new breed of player coming in. I just don't have the confidence in these guys to do it. I just don't now. I don't feel there's enough ruthlessness to see it. All right, we're going forward here. Christensen and Aronson. Oh no, that's Rodrigo, and it's a goal kick. Yeah, well. Karen just saying Haaland, our captain. He was great as captain for the USA. He was brilliant, and it's not just the stuff that he does off the pitch, because Cooper does all that stuff as well, but it's his on the field leadership, and he's an actual good player. So you've actually got a good player that is your captain. That's perfect. Right now, we've got somebody who I just don't have any confidence in him when I see him, especially when we lose and he comes out after the game with his. I mean, who gets inspired by him? Listen, I don't want to say too much, but okay, Grealish is going through. Oh, ooh, good move. Grealish just floated a lovely one in between our defense. Mahrez couldn't get on the end of it. I mean, they're still knocking down the door, people, but it's 0-0. It's still 0-0. But yeah, I mean, just on that again, the captain for me shouldn't be so important, but you've seen already, when Llorente had a run of games and he wasn't good, he got taken out and Cooper was brought in. Cooper had a run of shocking games before the World Cup had started, and he still gets to keep his place. That's the difference, It's but yeah, I don't know when we're gonna move on. I don't know. Maybe when there's a new owner, new board, we'll see. All right, just a couple minutes away from halftime, people, and still 0-0. Hey, come on. I mean, it's very, very squeaky bummish, but it's still 0-0. Yeah. Ali does that. He does have that kiss of death, doesn't he? Leeds 1-2 just say McCoy is praising us, so we're finished. Remember McCoy in the previous tournament saying about he wasn't convinced by Gakpo, and then Gakpo goes on to score. Was it 3 goals? Yeah, he does give it the kiss of death sometimes, but listen. Does anyone else feel like they're just toying with us in that midfield area? Does it feel like they're not even moving in third gear for me? I don't know how anyone else has seen it, but they look like they're moving in second gear, just passing it around and going through us. I mean, they've just gone through us now. Lewis is going forward. Cut clears it out. Oh man, Nanto now. Go on, Nanto. Okay, Nanto plays it through near to. What was that? Oh, was that Rucker? Oh, you can't do that. Just cheaply give them back to Man City, man. And now they're through again. Okay, here we go. Lewis is going through. He passes it across. Grealish has put it over. Oh, look at that ball by De Bruyne. Oh, oozing. He's oozing. Jesus. We're so lucky Grealish is on the end of some of these. He is not putting these away. Pep. Pep. Nah, Pep is Pep's hilarious. Pep is one of my favorite managers. I love the guy. Like, not as much as Jose Mourinho levels of housery, but he's getting there. Pep has started to notice his source, and he's using it. So, but yeah, I love winners though. I love winners. I love people that have got what it takes to win. and will do whatever it takes to win. I love those kind of people. So yeah, look at the attempts on the screen now. 14 for Man City, 3 on target, 1 for Leeds, none on target, and that was that Nanto effort. Karen is saying they're definitely toying us with midfield. Yeah. Oh shit. Ah, is that a goal? Ah, it is. Shit. Rodrigo scored, but not the Rodrigo for Leeds. It's the Rodrigo for Man City, right on the stroke of half time. It's just it couldn't be more Leeds, could it? Just right on the stroke of half time. We're literally at the minute stage of the stoppage time, and they finally put one in. De Bruyne down our right hand side. Christensen nowhere to be seen. Wait there. Oh, nah, he's on side. There's no point looking at that. Terrible. Meslier, could Meslier have done better with that? Let me see this. Mara's here. Now, you know what? See, Meslier could have done better with that. The shot wasn't that bad. And I'm talking about from Mahrez's effort, the one that he's palmed back out. But listen, it's not just on him. I mean, there's a whole catalogue of errors there. I mean, Ian Ward here is just saying the difference is that we have to be at our best for 90. They only need to be at their best for 1 minute. I mean, yeah. Yeah, Bob's. I mean, a catalogue of errors here. Catalogue. Honestly, it's half time now, people. So we can talk about that, and we'll obviously see the replays of the goal. Oh boy! Just change score. How disappointing. Holly Rumble saying Rucker playing kickball every time we get a break. I have no idea why he's been doing that, especially in the last 10 minutes. He started the game out and he was doing all right with his interceptions. But then, and he's not the only one, by the way. There's a lot of them that are just getting the ball, and as soon as you get it, they're just kicking it up, and Man City are getting possession again. A lot of them are doing it today. Yeah, Louis saying Rocco hold the ball. You have numbers. There's been ample times where a few of them could have held the ball, but yeah, I'm not blind. I can see Rocco is not doing too well. I wouldn't say it's been shocking though. I think there's been worse performers than Rocco today. I really do. But yeah, I mean, this is a great. This describes it the best, Philippa. Rocco panicking every time he gets the ball. Couldn't agree with you more. Yeah, absolutely. Isn't that just so Leeds United though? Isn't that just so Leeds United? We've literally kept them at bay, not doing anything spectacularly, not doing anything great, not even defending well, just through their wasted opportunities. And right at the stoppage time minute that we can go in at halftime 0-0, we can see a soft goal. Yeah, I just yeah. Oh, man. Hold on a minute. Rebecca just saying here, so tired of this, KG. I know it's Man City, but these players look like headless chickens. Haven't got a clue. The squad is so bad. I generally cannot think of 3 worse teams than us. Hey, Rebecca, this is what January is all about. There's going to be teams around us that will be strengthening. Wolves are already starting. I'm sure Southampton will give money to Nathan Jones as well. We do have to be careful. We do have to be careful. They cannot do the same thing they did last year. But I said this last year, if you remember, this time last year, I said, I hope that by the 1st of January 2021, we'll have some players in. And you saw that. We won the game against Burnley early in the month. And this now we're good. We didn't do nothing. So again, I'm not going to expect anything. I'm hopeful, but I don't expect anything in January. But we've got to. We cannot have this quality of squad. Robbie just saying the gap in class is so clear, Cage. I mean, it's It's not even fair. We're playing in the same league, but it doesn't feel like it, does it? Honestly, it doesn't feel like we're playing in the same league. They seem like it feels like a friendly that Man City have organised before they've gotten before their next game. It's unbelievable. I remember beating this like 5-2 as well with Kuhl and all them, but I'm not gonna go back on. You guys have got a bingo card for every time I mention like 99, 2000, 2001. So I'm gonna shut up about it. So and apart if Kelvin is saying Nanto looks head and shoulders above every other player we have. How is he going to go into the under 21s? Yeah, yeah, he's been the direct one. He's been the one trying to make things happen, Kelvin. On the limited time that we've had with the ball. Absolutely, Nanto. That's what I'm saying. We need more positive players like him, and that's why it's a shame that Somerville wasn't fully fit. Sinisterra's out. Those kind of players give you that. But yeah, John Wybus. This. Hold on a minute. I'm just looking at the goal now. Mahrez. Nah, that shot wasn't. No, you can do better with that, Melier. You know what? Let me look at more. It's all over the place. I mean, the defense, midfield, it's just all over the place anyway. It's all over the place. So before it even gets to Melier, it's just easy, isn't it? Easy. But I want to put this one on by John Wybus. Is Rucker good enough to be a starter? And that is a brilliant question, John, because if he isn't doing well as he hasn't been doing in this half, barring say the first 10 minutes, that's why you have another quality option to put in there and put Mark Rucker on the bench. But we don't have it. We're hearing that Juventus have got financial issues and everything else like that. A team like us should be going to McKennie and saying, "Hey, Juventus, what we saying?" Because I'm sure between Tyler Adams and Jesse Marsh and Brendan Aronson, they could convince him to come. I know it's a hard sell for where we are in the league, but we should be looking at somebody like that and saying, Juventus are in trouble. They need to sell you. Come over to Leeds. You've got your friends here. Let's go. And that gives you more options, but we just don't have the options, John. So if we got in another quality option, would he be a starter? It's up in the air, but you want those problems, John. You want those issues, don't you? You want to, but we don't have those issues. He's a starter because he's the best that we've got in his position. Pupu? I hope I've said that right, Pupu. McKennie is a workhorse, and not only is a workhorse, Pupu, he's quality. He's quality on the ball when he's fit. That's the only thing with McKennie. He does pick up a few injuries, but I'm saying with Juventus's financial position, you're not paying the amount that they would probably have asked for a year ago. You're probably getting a reduced rate, but we're just not in for players like this. I don't think we're just not in for players like that. I don't think we're seeing the Max Verber links 11 million. That's where we're at. Feels like where we're at in terms of links to players. I say I need an informed Harrison on the pitch. Um, I mean, the thing is, Ash. We mentioned Harrison earlier, and I forgot about him because I didn't really remember him until I saw him on the substitutes list. He hasn't been informed since the transfer window closed, Ash. And this is for me again, where I said when I came back in my first video, there's players that are going to have less rope, and Harrison is going to be one of those because we see it too often where he goes on a good run of form. He looks brilliant, and he does. He looks really good. He's probably got one of the best first touches in the league, but then he just goes for donuts. Like he doesn't get anything, assists, goals, nothing, and he gets subbed off early in a lot of games too. I don't know. I just want better. I just want better, man. We've got too many of these. Oh, if this player could do this kind of players, we just got too many of them. Uh, Michael just saying, I think the team is playing not to concede goals, so they have a better goal difference with the other bottom teams. Yeah, hey, listen, we have to keep an eye on that. We have to keep an eye on that. Newcastle next. I'm not looking past Newcastle, but I'm looking at the home game against West Ham, another team that's severely under pressure, underperforming. David Moyes on the hot seat. We've got to take advantage of that. But come on, listen, we still got this Man City game and Newcastle. Yeah, Lewis, that's tremendous. Needs to pull some financial levers. Love it. I'm saying JB miles better than what we have, class player. Yeah, I'd even put him in from what we've got, if that's what you're talking about. But again, I only want these guys if they're the tippy top of the best youngsters around. I don't just want them to be young and playing. I need them to have quality too. And yes, the bits and pieces we've seen of JB, he does look good. But when I say it like a McKennie, I don't just mean him. I mean a player of that ilk. I want another one of those guys to compete with Rucker. I don't think anyone's competing with Adams right now unless you get like a tippy top DM, which I don't feel. But you're looking for someone to compete with Rucker's spot, and we just don't have it. And does Jesse Marsh trust JB to play in the league at the moment? We haven't seen that yet. I haven't seen that yet. Paul's are saying Rodri let run through midfield, score unmarked. The golfing class is enormous. Why not throw Yildiz on? He has to have more pace than Cooper. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, and you think about Yildiz as well, Paul, and everybody else. Is he the odd man out with this new defender being linked? Does that mean that they've seen enough of Yildiz and thought you're not going to make the grade here? You're either going to go out on loan or we're looking to sell you. It's going to be interesting to see what happens with our defensive corps, because a few of these guys are going to have to go. A few of these guys, or a couple of guys are going to have to go. We just got too many. Richie just saying how many times we're going to give the ball away. Basics. It's embarrassing, Richie. We can't string two passes together. We just can't keep string two passes together. And each time we seem to win the ball back, we just kick it out of play, or it just goes to another Man City player, and they just start their build up again. It's been rinse repeat. Yeah, Lewis built. Erling has to go. Agreed. Kelvin Cooper to go. But yeah, but you've seen it, Lewis and Kelvin. You see how sentimental some of the fans are, and they hear about these things. And I'm sure when Jesse's walking around Leeds, and people are saying, "Oh, I love what Luke and Liam did at Christmas and everything else like that," off the field, that they just hear it and say, "Oh, we can't get rid of these guys," instead of thinking, "No, we need to move on." But I'm just tired of talking about it. I just wish they would do it, but it's not going to happen, is it? Man, there's a lot of you calling for Mateus Click. This is a that's the problems in the nutshell. The fact that people are calling for Mateus Click to come on against Manchester City at home as we approach 2023, that's the problem. And I'm not saying it's you guys are the problem. I'm really not. I'm saying that's the problem in our squad. The fact that that is even something that people are considering. It's insane. And it's no, it's not insane. It's embarrassing. It's absolutely embarrassing that we have fans that think that Click coming on is going to do anything of any note. We shouldn't have to choose from these options. We shouldn't. Again, not going at people calling for Click. He's a long time favorite. Like I say, I loved him in the Championship, but to call for him in the Prem is a crime. It should be a crime. Punishment by lashing. But that's where we are, and it's horrible to think about, man. For me, this is just not where I thought Leeds United would be in the third year of the Premier League. I'm not saying I thought we was going to be challenging for Champions League, not even close. But I didn't think that we'd be scrapping around for players like this. I didn't think we would, but it is what it is. John, Click does have a goal in, but they're very rare. I mean, come on, man. When's the last time he scored a league goal? I don't even know. I don't even know. Lee Waters. Oh, shout out to you, Lee Waters. I haven't seen you in a while. The question is who's stealing the wage? If click is the answer. But Lee, I would you know what? I don't even think he's stealing a wage. I don't. I think the one person for me that is stealing a wage since he signed a new contract is Patrick Bamford. I think it's been a disgrace, an absolute disgrace in what he has done since he signed that new deal. It's been criminal. It's been absolutely criminal. He's the one that has been stealing a wage for me. It's Simon Flynn. Tyler Roberts scored 2 in one game, remember. Tremendous. Oh boy. Glenn is saying, well, that's where we are, KG. I guess in terms of what I was saying about click, what would you do at half time? Call the game off. That's what I'd do. Listen, I don't know. I would, because we don't know how bad Somerville is. I would probably look to bring Somerville because he does give us more of a goal threat, and I would feel good with Nanto and Somerville together. They work well. They're our most attacking players that have done something of note this season. So I would absolutely bring Somerville on, but we don't know how fit he is, Glenn. I mean, defensively, I don't know. It's hard. These options, they don't move me. They don't move me. I don't know. Anyway, listen, I think we're coming. Yeah, we're coming back out for the second half. I'm looking at Haaland's back. Pause. That's a wild sentence. Wild. Ash saying, serious question: who would be foolish enough to buy Bamford? Surely we have to wait for his contract to expire. Yeah, that's criminal, though, isn't it? I think you can always find a buyer, but again, you not only you're looking at finding a buyer, who can afford him? Who with that kind of money can afford to pay him what he's probably getting now? It's I don't know. And you even look at the teams coming up that that look likely to come up: Burnley, Sheffield United. They don't want Patrick Bamford. But again, that again tells you a story. Yeah, it's mad. I know, Lewis. I know. It was bad. I gave it the pause, man. I gave it the pause. Allow me, allow me. Okay, people. Just to give you an update. Okay, we kicked off the second half. So we are underway. Lewis is saying sell to a championship team. They get an internationally acclaimed English striker. That you know what, Lewis, that would have been a possibility before the global lockdown. But I think you've seen in the championship they're not buying players like they used to. You used to always see teams, especially when they got relegated, that would take some Premier League players and pay them those wages. It hasn't happened since the shutdown. A lot of championship teams just can't do that kind of business. So I would absolutely do that. I just don't think any of them are in a position to do it. Bring back Thomas. You guys are trying to give me nightmares, man. All right, Aronson's on the board now. We're moving forward. Greenwood plays it out to Rodrigo. Forshaw now gives it away. Man City clear it upfield. Yeah, and just a note on Rodrigo. Yeah, he's been quiet, but he's been starved of service, so not much he can do with what he's been given today. So definitely not on Rodrigo today. He's even had to come out wide, as someone mentioned earlier. He's even having to come out wide to help pressing. Man, that camera is sharp in Carl Walker's face, isn't it? He's moved that thing now. Cooper is. What's he doing? Okay, Cooper kicks it out. Jesse Marsh is doing kick ups as Man City prepared to take the the throwing. If you speak, if you speak, people. So someone earlier says, why am I so calm? It's because I'm on a camera, people. And I'm self-aware as well, so I'm not gonna do anything too crazy. But if you knew what was going on in my head right now, boy, oh boy. Okay, it looks like Grealish has been hammered again. Yeah, Christensen giving Grealish a bit of rough treatment there with a neutralizer. To be fair, this ref as well. I know that we've committed a few fouls, but he hasn't brought out the yellow card. I don't think. I can't remember anyone being booked. So he's been kind of lenient. I think he realizes what we're up against, so he's been as lenient as possible. But I think Christensen, Rucker, and Forshaw probably next foul they're going in the book. Okay, Ake out to Grealish, who's got time there. Lewis been tremendous. Very impressed. Okay, Man City play it back. Yeah. Oh, come on, guys. See, this is what Simon, he has been fouled a few times. He did go over once softly, but he has been fouled a bit. Okay, Ake's in the box, he's crossed it in, Melier gathers it. But now, come on now. He's been getting mowed down a bit. Just hold the ball, Melier. Just keep it in your hands. Let's forget the 6-second rule. Oh, Lewis with a. What do people think about this one, people? Lewis believes that we need Llorente at central defensive midfield. How do you guys feel about that one? JTEX. Put Marsh in the midfield. Tremendous. Oh, man. See, this is why it's not so bad watching it. Even though you're losing, you guys in the chat, man, just keep the spirits up. Love it. Right. Man City again, just moving the ball around. Williams taken out there by Forshaw. I think the referee's going to go back to that one and give Forshaw yellow. But Mahrez now, good tackle there. Is that Cooper? Nice tackle there by Cooper on Mahrez. Good stuff. And Nanto brought down. Yeah, I think he's talking to Forshaw now. Is he? No, okay. Okay, hold on a minute. Cooper up. Away by. No, that's not the one. Where is it? It's by Diggler. Diggler saying Bamford is injured and isn't even in the team yet. He gets blamed for every loss. We blame him because we depend on him. No, Diggler. Well, I don't know if anyone else in the chat blames Bamford for losses, but I've just missed the second goal. Okay, I'll watch the replay in a bit, but I don't blame him for every loss. It's not on Bamford. He shouldn't be relied on, no Diggler. Okay, let's go in on the second goal. Let's see what happens here. Cooper. I don't even think that's on Cooper. What was Cock doing? Grealish and Haaland taps it in. Let me see this again. Cooper plays it to Robin. What was he doing? That wasn't even. Listen. You know me. Now you see, I usually I would roll with you. I can see people saying Cooper, but Cock was just waiting for the ball to come to him, even though he didn't get enough purchase on it. He needs to go to the ball. I'm not saying that Cooper's not complete, is not at fault a little bit, but what was Cock doing? Lord, just make it so easy, man. It's past annoying. Can't even say what I really want to say. Yep. So just to let you know, 52 minutes and 7 seconds. That's where I'm at. Yeah. Lewis, both rubbish. Yeah. Yeah. Sugary. Yeah. I mean, sugary goodness. I said that earlier. It feels like a training game. It's like we're watching a televised training game that you've organized before they get back into league action. It's just one-way traffic, isn't it? It's unbelievable. Unbelievable what we're seeing. We know the golfing class. I'm sure we're not deluded to think that we was gonna blow Man City away or anything. But you'd hope to lay a little bit more of a glove on them, at least get a shot, 2 shots on target, maybe. But yeah, it is what it is. Lewis, why are we gifting them goals? I mean, it's going to happen with the personnel. It's going to happen with personnel. I know Cooper. He did undersell the pass to Robin, but Robin should have seen that, and he did see it, but he didn't move towards the ball. He just carried on waiting. Like you can do that against Man City. It's poor from both of them. Nanto there trying to make something happen, goes out for a throw into us. Damn, man. Okay, we're trying to go. Is that ours or what? Oh, it's still in play. I thought it went out of play. Nanto now on the left. Nice little nutmeg through Rodri. Go on, Nanto. Oh, Nanto. Ooh. Out to Christensen. Another block by Man City, and they are about to break. Ooh, yep. And Cooper just heads it back to Melier. But yeah, you see that Nanto again. The bright spark of the game for us. I know that's not saying much, but come on. Yeah. Nanto, carry on. Absolutely carry on. Beautiful footwork and everything. And he's on the ball again. Pass out to Aronson, who gives Rodri his second nutmeg of the game. Aronson fires it into the cup. Lord have mercy. Yeah. Can't disagree. So many low-level players at Leeds cannot disagree with that. Cannot disagree at all. But man, that was lovely. Lovely, but no finish. So yeah, absolutely, Philippa. The only shining light is Nanto. Yeah. Rucker again, man, just taking out Grealish. Someone earlier said, I think the referee's left his cards at home. I'm starting to believe that too. We've definitely deserved a card today. Come on, even the most like biased Leeds fan would say we probably deserved a booking or two. We're getting away with it though. Man. Oh, yeah, we're always back. Look forward. See, we're getting the ball there. I mean, Rucker and Forshaw between them there. They're all just looking to the side. No one's looking to go forward, man. Yeah, absolutely, Lewis. Multiple cards. Absolutely. Tom. Yeah. I mean, Leeds 1-2. It was a hospital ball by Cooper. It was, but Robin's got to move as well. When that's what happens though. When you have more than one average player, when they make a mistake, we usually get punished with it, as you've seen. We don't have the quality to cover them up. We just don't. Ed, relax, okay? MA, lack of quality players, yeah. Lewis, for sure, stop passing backwards. Impossible. Never. Right, we're going forward now. Okay, Aronson taken out by Rodri. Yeah, Gary, we knew centre backs quickly. We've conceded loads of goals now in 3 years. Yeah, I think there was a chart the other day, wasn't there? I can't remember where I saw it, but I think only Leicester have got a worse defensive record in certain areas. It shows you how bad we've been. Shows you how bad we've been, but yeah. It's okay, yeah, just an update. I'm on a 58 minutes 34 seconds. Yeah, the crowd into the game, yeah. Because my sound's off, so but yeah, good to hear. Good to hear. Oh yeah, I can see it. I can see it now. Okay, Nanto there holding up the ball again. Man City win it back. Rinse and repeat. Oh, and Gundogan just puts that. What is that? Is that a corner? Yeah, it's a corner. Yeah, I mean, just round. I mean, the ball just round Cooper. It so easy, so easy, people. So easy. All right, Man City about to take the corner. Mahrez whips it in, headed out. Grealish gets it again. They win the second ball again. Nanto heads it out. Nice one, Nanto. Goodson. Oh no, free kick to us. Uh, Lewis here just saying defenders don't know where the City players are, but that's the thing as well. It's not just about pace. It's not just about strength. It's about intelligence, and we just don't have many intelligent defenders. And it's obvious when they go up against top class opposition, they just don't have it. But these are things I can't keep saying these same things, man. I can't keep saying the same things. If I can see it and a lot of fans can see it, why can't the recruitment team do the same? Karen saying we're the best fans in the world for the support we give when our team don't play well. Yeah, we're definitely up there. We're definitely up there. There was times under that, our last manager when we was getting absent and the fans just wouldn't boo. They'd always just cheer them off more than they deserved. More than they deserved, man. Oh, we got a free kick. Oh, he has got his yellow card. And he's give it to Lewis. That's very unlucky. That's very unlucky. Lewis goes into the book for Man City for his foul on Nanto, who again just direct, just doing this thing. Very unlucky that he got in. Yeah, absolutely. Right. It's about quality. Absolutely, it is. Yeah, he did for them. Right. Sorry. Yep. They're just about to take the set piece where I am. It's 62 minutes, 45 seconds. I think Greenwood's over it. Or is it going to be Rocker? Let's have a look. Long build up to this one, people. Yes, Greenwood into the wall. Never mind. uh, Never mind. May Greenwood equals Beckham. uh, De Bruyne's going. Okay. Grealish. Haaland. 3-0 people. 3-0. Just updating with the voice, just in case you can't see. Haaland second of the game. Very easy. Oh man, it's poor. It's just poor, man. It's just poor. All right, we got. Oh my days. What's the point? Erling is on for Christensen. There you go. One of your favorite Sun people. Magnificent. Yeah. Yep. Uncomfortable watching. Yeah. Some of you saying, did Click come on? I didn't see that. I'm gonna have to pull the Arsene Wenger. I didn't see it. Who did Click come on for? Head's gone. Head is gone. All right, we're taking a free kick. That's over hit and out for a goal kick. So yeah, yeah. James saying it should be JB and Drama who have points to prove, not the old ones. But again, that's why I'm saying if Drama does decide to leave, it's because of things like this um, where he's not getting the time where he probably where he should be getting the time to prove himself, but he's not. So I wouldn't blame him if he does decide to leave in January because he's got plenty of good clubs interested in him. So it's on us if we lose him. But would it surprise you? Oh, are we retaking this free kick or what's going on? Okay, we've retaken the free kick and it's a corner. Yeah. hell. Simon, who did we bring click on for? Nobody, as we're playing with 12 now. Simon saying, "Chin up, KG, love your feed." It's just, yeah. I mean, you know we're gonna concede goals, Simon, but just it's just poor how we do it. It's just poor how easy it is to carve through these players. Yeah, it's just poor. No, what else can you say? Yeah, lot of drama and shouts in terms of bringing him on instead of Ailing, but that's why we probably won't be able to keep hold of him. He's probably sick of it now. Don't blame him. Listen, I don't know if drama is going to be, a good or top player, but he's not getting the opportunities here, so you can see why he probably wants to move on. Lewis has gone off for City. Sorry, I didn't see who went on. I was looking at something else. But yeah. Need football manager KG on this one. Yeah, I'd tear the whole thing up, man. I'm ruthless on football manager. You wouldn't want to see where I send some of these players. Yeah, I wish it was that easy, but unfortunately, it's not. Is it? Unfortunately, it's not. Click really is on the pitch as well. Someone please just tell me who he came on for. I, I didn't see it. I didn't see it. Shout out to Arsene Wenger. I mean, I've just seen he got booked. Grealish should get. Yeah, yeah. Now listen, you guys can say what you want about Grealish, but he has been getting absolutely kicked out. All right, come on now. Oh, Aronson. Aronson. Okay. Oh, Nanto is having a word with Grealish. Yeah, Nanto is having a word with Grealish, and he's getting a yellow card. Oh, for touching the ref. Hey, listen, I got something to say about that, but you know what? I won't do it. I won't do it. So yeah, I won't say anything. Keep it clean. Neil S with a super chat. Thank you so much, Neil. Men against boys. This is embarrassing. Yeah, that is well summed up, Neil. Couldn't can't say it any better. Oh my days. De Bruyne just fooled everyone with that reverse pass from the free kick, but Haaland couldn't get onto it. Ah, guys, man, boy, oh boy. Again, just to be clear, we, obviously this was always going to be a tough game, but it's just when you see it with your eyes, the golfing class, it's horrible. It's absolutely horrible. Right, Llorente and Gelhart to come on. Man, Gelhart's getting like what 10, 15 minutes extra than he usually gets. Rodrigo coming off. Can't really say nothing about Rodrigo, and Liam Cooper's coming off. Can't say nothing about Rodrigo. He wasn't getting no service today. So there's nothing he could do like he has done in previous games. So he just have to go again come Newcastle. And Llorente is on for Cooper. Hey, we are so blessed.  'Cause, 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 'c Right, Grealish can go and put some ice on those legs now because he has been kicked. Oh, it's only Phil Foden coming on. Nah, that's all right. That's all right. Lord have mercy. Yeah, I can't wish I didn't do the um watch along for this one now. Mm. All right, Greenwood with a corner. Who's that? Right, we scored. Strauch. Well, there you go. 3-1. Oh man, the chat's already said 3-1. Why am I 30 seconds behind people? Come on. 3-1. Let's go. Some pride. That's pride, man. Getting a goal back. Come on. Pascal as well. He hasn't had the greatest of games, but hey, you'll take that goal. The comeback is on. Oh, the comeback is on. What is it? MA changed to fiber. The broadband is fiber though. That's what I mean. It's very frustrating. I even did the old turn it on, turn it off thing before the thing started. It doesn't do nothing. I've got to work it out though, man. It's the one thing that really frustrates me on this thing. Really, really frustrates me. But I can only do the best with what I've got so far. So yeah, thanks for sticking with me though. Anyway. Tom saying just to think we come so close to getting Gapo, yeah. Hey, somebody said that clip came on for Aronson, man. Aronson's still there. Someone's tricking me. Right. Oh, all right. Okay. Yeah, Forshaw came off. Yeah, all right. Yeah, makes sense now. Yeah. 3-1. No, no, I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna ask it. It's not a respectable scoreline, is it? It's not. Any loss isn't respectable, but considering how much of the ball and what Man City have done, I think we've done well to keep them out. But it's from our own poor play, our own poor defending, why they've been even able to get through. Just disheartening. Sometimes you can accept it if they're like 30-yard thunderbolts or a simple set play or something. But when they just play through you like you're not there, yeah, 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 exactly. All right, sorry, yeah, I'm on 70 minutes on the dot. Cancelo's got the ball now, out to Ake, attacking us down our right, and we win the throw-in. Hey, yeah, Leeds 1-2. Two of their goals were giveaways. They absolutely were. Yeah, poor, just poor. You can, and the thing is, you can do something about that. But I mean, look at that. I mean, a simple pass out, and they've put it out of play. Man City get a throw. What can you do with this, people? What can you do? Jesus, man. Right, they're playing through us again. Haaland is through. Ah, he's tapped it into Melia. Melia's save denies Haaland a hat trick. It's just so easy, man. So easy. It's almost laughable at times, but God. Oh God. I'll show him. All right, hold on a minute. Aronson on the ball. Greenwood. Ooh. Oh. Gelhart there. Let's have a look. Oh, outside of the boot, just past the post. Oh, if that goes in, man. Oh, good stuff though by Gelhart. Good stuff. I mean, tried his best, but oh man, if that goes in, damn, good opportunity, man. Oh, what's everyone saying? Right. Just for an update, 79 minutes, 20 seconds. That's where I'm at. Handball by Aronson. Oh no, cool. Referees let it go. Fair enough. Look like handball to me. All right, Nanto going forward. Uh, yep, free kick. Nanto, man. Nanto is he's doing the business. Someone said Ray is saying I'm 50 seconds are in prime. I'm unprimed. I've literally got prime on the TV now, but listen, everyone's in different settings. It's not all in sync, unfortunately. But I literally have prime video on my TV, so yeah, is what it is, man. Ash, that's harsh, man. Oh Lord. All right. So is it going to be Greenwood again? Come on, man. Greenwood just over. Just over. Never mind. MA bended like Greenwood. No, he's decent at set pieces, but you know, Is decent going to cut it? Yeah, I agree with that, Mick. Nanto, Melier, best players tonight. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, yeah. Easily the best players today. Man City, 22 attempts, 9 on target. As 8 attempts, 1 on target. That's the goal. JB on, again, didn't see who came off. Absolutely woeful. Come on, Amazon, man. Put it on the TV, man. Who do you come on for? People. I think I'm done. Oh, okay. Man City aren't done. They're going forward. What is going on? Just on a free kick. Leader Francis, the pitch is terrible as well. What's going on? Hey, remember that pitch that we had when we first came up, and we had to buy it off Tottenham. We had to buy a 250,000 some like pitch off them for 250k, and that was even worse. Yeah, it's not in the best condition, but I think it's better than that. That's a positive, I guess. I don't know. Mm. Agreed, John, and agreed again. You deserve much better than this. Yeah. All right, I'm on 85 minutes on the dot, just to let you know. I'm gonna say I just want this game to be over now. I'm done with this game. It's done. Man City have had it good. That we're talking 8 minutes. They haven't even had to move out of third gear for this, so they'll be fresh for the next game. More than fresh. Okay, they're almost in again. Llorente intercepts. Mm. Man, who just fell up? Rocker just fell over the ball. Man City get possession back. It's all a mess now, isn't it? It's all a mess. I think even they want the whistle to go now. What is going on? Ray just saying, I hope the 49ers take over. We need new investment like Newcastle. Um, Ray, the 49ers, I mean, I'm sure they're very wealthy, but they don't have that kind of money. You need to get like a rich owner for that kind of investment that you're talking of. And I wish we would get it. I do. Said many times we're ready for a rich owner to take over this team, but we haven't even got no links to anyone wanting to buy this team, have we, except for the 49ers. So yeah, I would much prefer Russian. Well, I guess we can't have Russian now, can we? Right, bit of a scrap in the box, and Stones has put it over. Yeah, I would rather have a rich owner with rich backing than the 49ers, I think. But we have to wait and see. We have to wait and see. Rads is talking about moving on and somebody else taking us forward. We'll see who comes forward once the club is up for sale. We'll see. But we need somebody rich, man. We need somebody rich. J6. Convince Elon to sell Twitter and buy Leeds. He could still buy Leeds and keep Twitter. He's very wealthy, isn't he? So yeah, man. Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, whoever, man, come through, come through. Yeah, I take it, Lewis, but I know some people wouldn't take it. I had a comment about that the other day, saying they wouldn't want oil money. I take it. I mean, what do people think that every billionaire's money's clean? Very naive, very naive. All right, Nanto again combining with JB. Nanto passing it to Click, dispossessed by Rodri. JB wins it back. Gelhart hustling, bustling. Foden kicks it out. Yeah. Mm. Yeah, Liam. Shout out to you, Liam. I would take crass money. Yeah, yeah. Just so you knew, we weren't just looking at 11 million, 15 million players. We need better. We definitely need better. Leeds 1-2 saying, I feel the team have given it a go. This is the best team in the world. I mean, they've done their best to contain them. I don't know about give it a go. That we've done well in spurts, especially with Nanto, and I think he's been the bright spark. But yeah, 3-1. I'm sure that's a better scoreline than everybody probably thought at the start. It hasn't been too embarrassing, but again, I wouldn't say too embarrassing, but the defensive errors are embarrassing for me. But it is what it is with our squad. Jay just saying, I remember in the championship, QSI were close. Qatari Rad's friends. I was excited. Yeah, I think they own PSG, don't they, Jay? That would be the only issue though. Like when we reach Champions League, I don't think they can own both. I say when we reach Champions League, getting ahead of myself there, but I think there'd be a conflict then. I'm not sure, but man, we'll work around that when we get to it. But yeah, I remember that time when we was linked with Qatar. It's been brilliant. Shout out to you, William Morrison, with the super chat. Big up to you. Thank you. This was to be expected. Swimming with the minnows with Rads. Yeah, and to be fair to Radrizani, he said that, hasn't he? He knows. He knows he can't take us any further. He knows he can't. So it's not like he's not aware of that. But in that case, get moving on as soon as you can, whether it's in January or the summer. Obviously, selling a club is not an easy thing to do. It's not something that you just do and in a day. But make moves and see who's interested. Someone's got to be interested. One club city in the Prem. Somebody has to be interested, apart from the 49ers. But big up to you, William Morrison. Thank you for the super chat, man. Oh man, Cole Palmer is in the box. Cancelo blocked by Llorente. Haaland's having a go. Wants that hat trick. De Bruyne is now pushed wide. And JB there with the intercept out. Good stuff, JB. Good work. Doing well. Another yellow card for Man City. They got to count themselves very unlucky with this, by the way. Very, very, very unlucky. Where did the 5 minutes added on come from? In the game, please. For the love of God, in the game. Lee's 1-2 saying McCoy said we'll be fine on the performance. It's easy. The thing for me with that is that pundits and commentators can always say something off one game. They always do it. You know, they don't watch Leeds week in, week out to say if we're going to be good enough or safe enough. We'll see when we come up against Newcastle, and we'll see when we come up against West Ham at home. That's when we'll see if we'll be all right. For me, that's why I don't listen to many pundits and stuff, because they don't do it. They do it as a job. They don't care about the club. They just go on what they've seen today. And if we get beat, say 6 or 7 today, McCoy would have said we'll be in trouble. It's based off one game, people. So Lewis is saying the bottom half of the table is so tight. I don't know if we are safe, KG. Yeah, it's gonna be tough, Lewis. That's why we need to get reinforcements in January. We have to. I think the only other club that doesn't look like they're doing much is Everton, and I think Everton have financial issues. So, because I haven't seen anybody linked to Everton, which is quite strange, because they're not doing well. And you know, again, in terms of strikers that people wanted, I remember when Mopé moved from Brighton to Everton, and some of you said I would have loved Mopé. He's just another one of these strikers that don't score goals, and Everton will find that out. Brighton would never have let him go if he was going to do something for him. He wasn't doing anything. Again, we've got to come away as well from wanting everyone else's scraps. You know, I've had messages from people saying Chris Wood, Mason Holgate, Huang He Chan. And listen, the Huang He Chan thing, I look at Huang as in the way that I do Tyler Roberts. He's done exactly the same for Wolves as Tyler Roberts has done for us, where he hasn't done much. Oh gosh, hold on. KDB ball. Oh, okay, yeah, Melier clears it out. But yeah, Huang He Chan is just a Tyler Roberts for me. So the only positive you take from Huang He Chan is that he's worked with Jesse Marsh before. But for me, that's not enough. I don't want other people's scraps. I don't want other people's scraps, man. JX Lampard needs best bet to stay up. There's a couple of them. I guess we're one of them, but Southampton aren't looking good. Everton are certainly not looking good. So let's just get out of that group of teams. Let's go up into 12th. Let's go up into 12, please. Yep, game finished, man. Thankfully, that is all over now. 3-1 to Man City. Not great, but listen, I think the scoreline was a bit more respectable than people thought. I mean, I had us down for a 4-1 loss. So it's one goal better than I thought. Defensive errors again, just easy to play through. What can we do? What can we do? Shout out to everyone that joined me today for the watch along. I know at some points is a bit choppy. Thank you for hanging with me. And yeah, you guys made it a lot better than how this should feel today. Because even when you're expecting a loss, it still doesn't feel good to lose the game. Never does. Never ever does. So it sucks, but we move on in a couple days, Thursday, Friday to recover, and we go against Newcastle. We go against Newcastle. Shout out to you, Ronald from Chile. Shout out to you, man. That's tremendous. Jesse Marsh there, just having a word with Haaland. He's saying, "Hey, please come. You see what I'm working with? Please come here, Erling." Oh man. Brown, shout out to you for the super chat, man. Hopefully, we will get players in. Got to wait and see, Carl. Hopefully, we do, man. We've got to. That's all we've got. Hope. That's all we've got. Oh, and I forgot to say at the start, but Karen Curtin, John Abbott, Mr. P, big up for the super thanks on the last video. Thank you so much. Mm, uh, Lewis, please, Harlan, remember all the fun times we had. Yeah. Yeah. Oh man. But yeah, listen, people, I'm gonna head off now. I'll be back probably tomorrow. I guess tomorrow with I think there'll be a press conference, so I will do my Newcastle preview probably tomorrow, I would say. But yeah, big up to everyone that tuned in. The result we wanted, but hey, we move on. Peace out to everyone. See you later.